Hello beautiful beings, welcome to the space and thank you for clicking on. My name is Sarlee and this is my channel Wired on Light, where I empower you and remind you that we are the creators of our own reality. So today I want to get a starseed oracle. I'll start with one of these and then I will get some Green Witch oracle cards. Spirit, give us one card, please, from this Oracle Starseed deck. Just an overall theme. A new earth. Wow. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Let's read it because, I mean, I want to interpret it on my own, but I think you would want to know what the book actually says about this. Okay, a new earth, there we go. Oh, it's the first one. 30 might be significant. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds. Dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pull this card, it's a reminder to have faith. You chose to be here, to be a part of this global shift. Whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on a new project, job or creation, keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you, more people with hope in their hearts. The road ahead may not be plain sailing. Ushering in a new age in times of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working towards for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep, for if you do, in the not too distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've so carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. Beautiful. Okay. You are building your new world, your new earth. We are in a great awakening here on earth. And for some of us, it is part of our purpose to be the change so that people can see the change, so that you can give other people hope, so that you can evoke emotion and awakening and light in others while you are building your world. And like they said in the book, we need this. We need more empaths. We need more people that have soft heart spaces, that have future vision, that have dreams, that have hope, that don't give up. So that while you're living that and being that and being an example of what that looks like, you have no idea how much that ignites others' purpose, others' passion, others' hopes. And I know it is very hard, and it's sometimes quite a lonely road. As you can see, she's standing on her own. It's also reminding me of in the world, but not of it. So feeling almost distant from Earth, distance, you can feel the distance between you and maybe a community or the way others do things, the way others choose to live life. Let's get some Green Witch Oracle, please, to support this New Earth card. What else does the Green Witch want to add to this? I'm going to pull 3 cards. Wow. This is very similar to what I pulled this morning, just while I was doing a reading for myself and tapping into some crazy cosmic energy. I'm going to take my time with this. I'm not going to rush. If you don't have the attention span, then that's okay. But I'm not going to rush. The first card that came out is B. Community, cooperation, and sweetness. You have been working in your hive, in your house, in your dome, diligently. I'm talking to someone that has gone through massive changes, upgrade in levels of consciousness. And you are starting to attract community, because there is a sweetness about you. Your light radiates. Your heart space radiates. And just like the bees, they communicate by vibrating. I think that's right. As is your frequency vibrating. And maybe you're doing it knowingly, or maybe this is subconsciously, but you are calling in your soul family and your community. Beings, souls that have similar views, similar energy, that vibrate at the same frequency. And together you are creating a new community, a new earth. There's also leadership here. And it adds to earlier's message, where you not have to be, you are an example of that. You are an example of what the new earth might look like and feel like. And it is a world where there's more empathy, there's more kindness, and there's more tolerance for each other's journeys. There are some people that are going to come into your life that want to help you that want to help you build a hive, that want to learn from you, help you, assist you. And there's a sense of community where everyone has their own strengths. And because it's people that vibrate at the same frequency as you, they have also done a lot of self-worth work. So, and that means, because anyone that is confident and knows who they are don't have the need to compete with others. So judgment falls away. So being able to know and see what others bring to the table and what their strengths are and yours, and understanding how those can work together and lift each other up and assist and communicate. There's also something about telepathy, because the higher your awareness becomes, the greater your energy field becomes, the less talking is needed. Because it's almost like there will be a understanding just by reading energies. You're spreading your wings, and it's people can see it. That's my tummy, sorry. I don't know if you've maybe been seeing orbs or light orbs, or there's something about gold as well. A lot of nature. So that's community, cooperation, sweetness. Ooh. Just want to quickly also mention that because you are vibrating at a higher frequency, your light becomes more and more and more and more magnetic. And the higher levels you reach in your consciousness and awareness, the more you will attract. And we will still attract some not so good people that want to take from your light or want to share in the honey you are making. Because there's abundance here. So they might use sweetness as a means to come into your world. So just be aware, and I know you are, because you are very psychically attuned to people's energy and their manipulation tactics. So beware of people that use a lot of sweet talk, a lot of, what do you call that? Almost in a sense, love bombing. But you will know. The second card that came out is Harvest. Determination and hard work. There's vegetables here. It's also the full moon. So the bees work really hard to maintain their hive, to look after their queen, to produce honey, to keep everyone safe, to keep the, what do you call the baby bees, the bee larvae. Your hard work and determination is starting to show. You are starting to see the harvest being, I'm seeing a field, you know, where they, I think it's a scythe or something, where they cut the corn. I'm hearing there's a lot of, it's come up in a few readings before this one, you know, the angelic realm applauding you. There are some beings that are in awe of how you've navigated through these I want to almost say growing pains, because healing and growing and taking your ascensions in stride is no easy feat. It is really hard work. It's not for everyone, but the way you have maneuvered and navigated through that, and my love, I know there is super uncomfortable times while we grow, while we're learning, while we're evolving. Very uncomfortable, to such an extent that we want to sometimes just quit and go home back to the stars. But then we also know, there's a deep knowing that you have a bigger purpose here. And it's okay if you doubt it some days, some moments, some minutes. But you've never quit. You always get back up, and then you carry on, and then it shows you this is why you went through it, and that's where you are now. You're stepping into a certain harvest, whatever that may be for you. So if you have been wanting and working on having a balanced love relationship, a counterpart, a partner, a love, then that is what's coming in for you. If you have been working on a new work opportunity, a new job, a new way of, not job. Frankie? Sorry, she starts licking herself, and then that's all I can hear after a while. Dog owners, am I right? If you have been wanting new work opportunities, new creation opportunities where it's more aligned with who you are and what your purpose is, that's starting to come in, that's starting to show signs. If you have been working on your body, healthier choices, having an exercise routine, it's starting to show. There's a glow here. That's also where this gold honey dripping of magnetism. You're oozing light. You're oozing radiant love. Because if you are someone that might feel that you don't know what your purpose is yet, you haven't found that thing that you know you want to do and what you're here to do, if you are someone that doubts that, then let me tell you now that your purpose is to love yourself. That is also a very great purpose to have. And I'm not talking about egoic love for yourself. I'm not talking about vanity. I'm talking about true self-acceptance, celebration of self, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, putting up boundaries, knowing when to rest, cultivating your mind, working on your skills, showing your talents, loving yourself, choosing yourself every day before choosing any validation or any wanting to belong somewhere to someone. Choosing yourself and loving yourself in this lifetime is a great purpose to have. And if more people were looking after themselves better and choosing to self-care, choosing that road, there would be less people hurting each other. So they are very proud of you. They know you've been working hard. They know that you have been determined. There's a determination in you to create this new earth that is astounding, and people notice it. If you think people don't notice it, or the gods or the angels or whoever, if you think people don't notice it, or they're not noticing it, you've got another thing coming, my love. You look abundant. You just ooze it. The third card that came out is snow, rest, contemplation. I don't think it matters where you are in the world, according to, weather-wise. I am now, we're starting winter here. The northern hemisphere is starting summer. But this card talks about the rest that is coming. If you thought it was going to always be the way it's been going, the hard work, the constant spiritual battles, the war within yourself, the trying to be better, the learning from your wounds, it's not always going to be like that. This harvest is leading to rest, where you can breathe easier, where things flow a little bit more easier. And it's telling me as well that you are unique. You know how every snowflake has a unique structure when you look at it through a Mercury retrograde has got the communication of the words. It talks about your uniqueness, and you will have the freedom to rest and contemplate how far you have come. And also what's coming with that is that you can be proud of yourself. And that when you do get to rest more, that you not for 1 second feel guilty or feel like you should be doing more. That is the old programming that'll come and peek its head every now and again. I'm going to get a few tarot cards. Three of Cups is here. So celebration, community, coming together. So Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords came out with the B card. You are joyous, you are light, you make other people feel seen. You give them ideas, you give them the want and the will to also work on themselves, also find their own passions and creativity, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And like I said, there will always be naysayers. There will always be opportunists that would want to feed off of your light, feed off of your abundance, your manifestations that are coming in. But you have the know-how, you have the clarity in your mind space, and to trust your instincts. With the Harvest card, the Fool and Judgment came out. Absolutely new world, a new earth is created, a new world in your life is created. And this, it feels like this Judgment card is talking about you starting to realize that it's looking very different around you. It's feeling different. Even if you go to the same place, it feels different to you now. There will be a lot of people that is awakening to you. So just be aware of maybe some people from your past wanting to pop in, wanting to put their foot in the door. See if you're still the soft, sensitive, empathic person that they want to say left behind. But you have a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of awareness. Like I said, you are vibrating at such a high frequency that you can pick up the slightest darkness, the slightest insecurity, the slightest the slightest energy sucking entity or something within a person, within a place, within a room. So without shuffling, the Six of Wands fell onto my lap, and she comes out with the Snow card. Rest and contemplation with the Victory card. I mean, like I say, do not question this harvest or the rest that is coming into your life. the flow of ease that your life is going to take. Because let me remind you of the hard work that you've done. I'm going to take the Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom. The wheel is turning in your favor. Karma. I'm hearing your spiritual, your 3D bank is going to start reflecting your 5D bank. You have been building up credit in your karma bank, your 5D bank, your spiritual bank, your energy bank. Because why? Because the way you are, who you are, the way you operate with your heart, the way you show up, the way you leave a place more beautiful than you found it, a person more beautiful than you found them, when no one was looking. Because you're not someone that takes a photo when you help someone on the street. You do it because you want to. There's no other choice for you. But that bank has been building up. And this is what you are stepping into now. Is you are going to be drawing from that bank now. It is going to be coming in to your 3D reality. Yes, I know it's been taking long. But you have determination. You've been patient. You've just been doing it because there's no other way for you. You don't know how to be otherwise. And you know that not everyone understands it. You know not everyone is like that. That doesn't change the fact. Death. A new cycle starts. Justice. Page of Coins. I'm going to finish this reading off with a Rebel Oracle card. After the storm.